Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this live showdown. It's going to be Khorne facing off against the High Elves here, and we are going to be on an old school favorite, the Sword of Torvald. So let's get this party started and have some fun. See what they got. Oh, it looks like some Sword Masters over there. I did bring a cool build. I got some Skull Crushers of Khorne, some Cultists, some Hounds, all sorts of fun stuff. So we're going to try and overwhelm the flank. It looks like it's going to be Archers with Light Armor, Tyrion, a Mage of Final Transmutation to try and punish. And okay, they're just basic archers, so it shouldn't be too bad. We don't really have the best tools at dealing with the Swordmasters. Granted, the cultists are on horseback, therefore the bonus horse infantry from the Swordmasters won't kick in quite as much. And yeah, we just need to kind of win some of the flank fights, collapse the archers, and then I think we can kind of grind things down, although Tyrion's going to be a little bit of a problem. Bloodletters can maybe do work. Let's see if we can get an early Sleipnir. We'll get the Hounds moving through the trees, move you through the tree line, get the Bulldog Cavalry heading up this way. And we'll just kind of like square up and you know, keep trying to position. Now Sleipnir, what's the best cast we could possibly get? Yeah, we could do the dreaded campaign tactics against him, just run him out of ammunition, which is certainly not a terrible idea if he wants to keep shooting. All right, shouldn't be too much of an issue there. What are these? Reavers? Silverhelms. Okay. So yeah, our stuff's very, very slow, so we want to get the full envelop on this gentleman. So we're going to move in. We could go in and use Demon Shield just to like occupy the archers. Sleipnir, I would like to get, I mean, I guess I could just, might as well get it on cooldown here, huh? Yeah, see, he's moving though. He knows. I need to wait till he's like really sitting still and taking it easy. So let's go ahead and square up like this and keep the Bulldogs going, keep flanking around the back. And if he moves in like a really strange kind of like clunky pattern, then we might be able to do some really funky witchcraft on him here. All right, so let's do this. Is he coming for us? It looks like he maybe is. All right, so let's get you guys around the side. Oh man, this is potentially a good Sleipnir. Okay, so it looks like he's farmed ranks. So let's like kind of form up to meet him. But we don't want to get in archer range until we can like take advantage of our mobility. Let's get you. And what are these? Silverhelms? Yeah, I'm happy to take the fight against some Silverhelms if he wants to give us that fight. Let's get the Hounds around the back, and Valkyria's going to move in. Tyrion's probably nearby, but we for sure will win this because we have the Bloodhound gang. All right, so let's have you guys go in, fight the Silverhelms. Let's get one of you around the back, and yeah, now we get a very, very cost-effective fight here. If Tyrion goes for that target, let's go ahead and get Sleipnir going right there, and that should do some fat damage, and we'll just keep the Horsemen axes getting in there. All right, looking okay. Let's pull you back. Not a winning fight for us there, but the Horsemen are lending their axes to the cause, and we can get the Bulldog Cavalry out of there, which I think will be good. So we want to like do as much damage as we can without having to, you know, engage the main force. Yeah, because he's got the Swordmasters, he's got the elite infantry, so let's like keep the fighting focus on, you know, where I have the advantage. Which is, it's pretty close so far. I'd say we came out a little bit ahead. So let's loop around the back of the army. Valkyria can just fly over. She doesn't give a shit. She's the honey badger. And the two cultists, we can get in there and have them start banging with some Swordmasters. I don't hate that. They're on horseback. They should be able to get away. All right, so let's keep circling around. Very cagey play from my opponent. I like it. It's great. It's good stuff. You never know what you're going to get when you get onto ladder. You never know. All right, so let's get some Bloodletters moving up this way. And some Bloodletters can kind of circle around up here. Looking good. The Hounds of Hell are upon us. Let's go get some Horsemen skirmish and pull you guys down like so. Sleipnir is going to be off cooldown soon. Yeah, around a minute or so. So let's pull you guys back. Nope, we don't have to fight you. We don't have to fight you. Although, ooh, he caught me slipping. He caught me slipping. Well played, very well played. That's going to be a Sunfang. Thankfully, it's going to just basically miss. But even still, that was a nice little ambush there. Okay, Hounds. How are we looking here? Let's get you guys onto the archers. Looking good. And then we can move back in like so. And to just kind of keep pressing. Let's see if we can get a fight with the Bulldogs. Get you guys here. Get some of the Hounds going right here against these Silverhelms. And then these ones can, yeah, those are Silver and Guard. They're not easy. Let's get onto the archers if we can. All right, so we got the fight over here, but it looks a little bit messy. We are going to have some Hounds flanking in. Valkyria probably needs to come and lend her blade to that fight. These Houndos are fleeing the scene. We are on top of the archers now. Looking okay. Let's pull back, and get some of you infantry this way. Get some of you guys over the top here. And yeah, we do okay versus the cavalry. Let's see if we can snipe his caster. That would actually be very strong. We have our two cultists on the archers. These guys need to come back in, see what we can find. And we're basically just using the dreaded Khorne kiting tactics to avoid his Swordmasters for as long as possible. All right, let's maneuver you guys around. Looking good. And yeah, let's go ahead and pop the Demon Shield. Valkyria, we do get the caster snipe. That's very, very good for us. And we have our cultists on top of the archers, which is going to be very cost-effective because now we can summon Bloodletters back there. And you know what happens when demons start getting summoned and shit. If you guys haven't seen the new Evil Dead movie, you know, you can kind of find out there. All right, so yeah, we get the Final Transmutation cast on us, and I think we're okay, though, with the Bulldog Cavalry. Let's kind of keep maneuvering this way, keep getting back and back, and we can pursue a little bit, pursue this way, being very cagey. Valkia does get the caster. You know, Khorne doesn't like wizards, so, you know, Khorne's not going to take that shit, that's for sure. Let's get you horsemen to go start harassing that character there. And many of the archers are just basically in shambles, so that's very, very good for us. All right, pull you guys back and get you horse masters going here. Bloodletters coming. You guys come up. And how's Valkia looking? Okay, so we got Tyrion here. Tyrion's a terrifying fighter. We don't want to mess with him. And we can get these cultists around the back to go chase. Make sure the Marauder horsemen are nibbling. Yeah, Tyrion versus hounds, we also don't want that. It's not necessarily cost effective, and unfortunately those bloodletters were just summoned out. So we're trapped in a bunch of spears here, which is very, very bad. We don't want that. So let's get these Marauders of Khorne under, see if they can help out. Let's collapse, and yeah, let's jump on top of the archers if possible. Horsemen getting a little bit of damage into those guys. We can go get a Sleipnir on these characters here now as well. All right, so bloodletters, let's get them around the side, and then we can get the Marauders to pile in and have these guys get around the side and go after them. All right, so now we got a good angle on that. So we're going to just move in with the bloodletters, and it should be enough to punish them. Yeah, should be enough to punish him. Oh man, we're kind of getting whooped on here. Tyrion could carry this game. He's really, really scary, actually. But yeah, we just smashed up on those Swordmasters pretty hard, and these bloodletters are going to flank around the back, and you know, even basic Khornate troops are pretty good fighters, right? Those are dual weapon warriors of Khorne that we have in reserves. All right, so let's bounce out here. Got a bloodletter summon. We envelop those units. Let's pull here and have them help clear out those Swordmasters. Yeah, you got to put some respect on the Swordmasters' names. They're really quite good. If they can get into, like, against Khorne, elite infantry have always been pretty reasonable against Khorne. Let's go ahead and use a... I should have saved up for the sword. I mean, we are purging enough skulls for the Skull Throne. So, yeah, I guess it could be worse. Like, we're not as far... I don't feel like I'm as far ahead as I should be here, although that surround there is pretty brutal. Valkia, let's get you in there. We need to start karate chopping some of these guys, and we do have Tyrion to deal with. I'm kind of just hoping we can army loss Tyrion, you know? Okay, the other cultists got away, which is good. So let's go here. So those bloodletters, or those swordmasters, are fully surrounded. We got the Battle of the Bastards going on there. And so let's get you guys moving up the hill. Get the dual weapon warriors to come start butchering some of these basic spearmen. And those swordmasters got fully surrounded as well. A couple horsemen lurking. So let's grab both horsemen units so we can use them to do a little bit of a razzle-dazzle push. Two cultists. Is there anything they want to fight? These are mainly broken. All right, so you guys just chase down these archers, although there's only 9 of them. And now we can move in and fight. Move in and fight here and get the full surround. And I'm pretty sure we just close out the game from here. I don't think there's anything my opponent can really do. Because Valkia is a good enough fighter, right? That she can do her thing. And I mean, we can definitely probably grind down Tyrion. Let's pop Demon Shield and fight him for a minute. Just to make her invulnerable. Use OP demonic cheating tactics. All right, horsemen, go chase and go chase. Although they're shattered. And we can go chase these guys. And we don't need to chase the shattered units. All right, so now we just concave in, and so let's select everything. Which it's funny, you can use Control A to select everything, just like you would on like a Microsoft document. A couple archers here in the back. Scrappy little fight for sure. So we're gonna just get a full surround now and basically karate chop. That's a classic, you know, kiting the elite infantry until you get the fight that you want, basically. All right, so let's get Valkia out of there. No sense in having her get beat up and giving a glimmer of hope to Tyrion. So let's go make sure we clean up like everything we possibly can. Bulldog Cavalry coming in. Those Swordmasters might actually win against those Marauders, I'm not sure. Let's go over there and make sure they don't. And Tyrion, just kind of full surround him here. He's hanging in there. He's a trooper. We shouldn't have like everything in here. So let's get some of the dual weapon warriors out. Valkia is going to come help clean those Swordmasters up. It looks like they do get broken anyways, so let's go after the Spearmen with Valkia. Couple loose units on their way back in, and the Fleshhounds, have they shattered them? They have, so we want to make sure to kill like every single unit in the High Elf army. And we do have our bloodletters down there, feasting on the souls of the High Elves. All right, so Sword of Khorne. Probably just the melee attack buff at this point is better on that writhing mass of units. And let's get the dual weapon warriors to go there, and hopefully Tyrion is getting dragged down, albeit very slowly. He does have his rebirth effect, which is pretty wild, but he'd have to go pretty Super Saiyan for that. Okay, the Silvern Guard. Ooh, that's going to be a nice Sunfang. Let's see if we can partially dodge that. Okay, they literally just ran into it. It's okay. The Blood God loves to bathe in fire. It's perfect. All right, shattered. We got the army losses. Classic land battles. That's how you kill the powerful lords. You just ignore them. And then they are the last thing, and they suffer the army losses. GG, that was a fun game, for sure. Very scrappy match. Yeah, and the triple elite infantry, I mean, you've probably seen it in domination and land battle. It's like, it can be very viable against Khorne. Like, if I took a head-on fight there and was like, okay, I'm just going to mash my army into yours without skirmishing and, like, trying to pick things off with my Bulldog Cavalry, I would have lost that game, 100%. the Swordmasters would have butchered my front line, and, you know, it would have been, I mean, maybe not lost it, but it would have been very close, like, even worse. Oh, yeah, baby. 69 kills on Valkia. She knows how to live. 1,500 here. We got some throwing axes. Hounds did okay. Bulldog Cavalry were really fun. This is just why Minotaurs are probably better than the Bulldog Cav, though, because Minotaurs, like, are good against everything here except the Silverin, right? Yeah, the Bulldog Cavalry do have decent AP too, though. And they're kind of in a similar category, but the Minotaurs of Khorne are just cheaper. You could get like triple Minotaur of Khorne, or even get like the ones that are anti-infantry, and yeah, they would do very well for you. Anyways, GG, well played. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. We'll see you next time. Well played to my opponent Marvin here, and that's going to be it for tonight.